Call Halayim, Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, ahchyam, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth, the trailblazers of all Israel. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect, the men out there, all right, pushing the truth and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice as the scriptures teach us to do. All right, in this present evil world, shalom to the very, very few sisters that do listen to us as well. This is the brother Yarmaya from the great millstone Chicago camp, coming to you with another lesson. All right, and basically in the spirit, man, you know, it's a lot going on out here, man, and one of the things that we don't want to deter from is our path in the truth. And one of the main things, you know, a downfall to the Israelite man is Esau and his elements and the nigger woman, all tribes. Predominantly that black woman though, man. And we don't have no thing against a black woman. You know, I got a so-called black woman, you know. That's actually my forte, and I done been with the women of the other tribes, the Edomite women, so forth and so on. Hey, the scriptures say all they ass wicked. All right, but the Israelite woman has a chance of repentance, which they don't. They always shun it the way. Matter of fact, let me get to them Proverbs. This is Proverbs 14:1. It says, every wise woman buildeth her house. So a wise woman knows her place, you know. They want to be virtuous. They want to be Proverbs 31, so to speak. The scriptures say a wise woman buildeth her house. All right, she knows her place. But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. All right, and that's what a lot of our women of the tribes actually do. You know, they get out of place, especially the ones that with the head wrapped so-called in the knowledge. You know, them the worst ones because they don't fear Yahweh ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, which none of them do, you know. But it's one thing to not fear Yahweh ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, but it's another thing not to respect their husband, man. The woman is delivered through the man, so even if you didn't, you know, fear Yahweh ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, you was a non-believer, so to speak, but if you had reverence towards your husband, who you get delivered through, you will be in a better place, you know. But nevertheless, you know, a lot of our women are going to pay for their wickedness, man. The 2/3 are a bigger number than the 1/3, and it's more Israelite women than Israelite men. So it's going to be a very narrow path for a woman to actually make it. And another thing, that's just Yahweh ahchyam, Yahweh Shai's mercy, because the nation of Israel don't need to be brought back through the Israelite woman. The seed goes through the man, so the Lord can really kill all you hoes. All right? So a woman has to know her place, man. All right? And you brothers have to know your place with the woman, man. You don't get weak over these women, man. Because I done had a woman, you know, I done been a family-orientated Israelite, you know, come in. The woman, even going all the way back to 2007, man, when I was with a family-orientated Israelite camp, something like IUIC, so to speak, some old bug outs, you know, before I came into the fold of Great Millstone, man. You know, I had the woman, I thought she knew the scriptures, man. That bitch is gone, man. You know, and rightfully so, man. Because they can do everything they want to do, but if they not following the protocol that Yahweh ahchyam, Yahweh Shai set up, and that's to be a servant, all right, that's to comfort your husband, the Lord has no need for them, man, because then they vex you, they get you deterred from the work. It's one thing when you cut a woman off from your flesh, man, and then you heard about it, you probably emotional for like 2 weeks, then you snap out of it. But it's another thing to be plagued and be dealing with the bitch every day for months and months and months and years, and then you half-assing or you ain't got 100% gas to go towards this truth. I done experienced it, man. Then it's another thing for a bitch to be in your crib and you gotta whoop her ass. Now you sitting in the county jail thinking, damn, now I'm a burden on the brothers. They gotta bail me out. They thinking about my situation, all type of shit. You know, so if these women don't get in their place, man, cut them the fuck off, man. This is Sirach 25 and verse 12. It said, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving to him. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. And the plague of the heart is basically having your heart broke and being emotional and being a fucking wreck because a bitch getting on your nerves, man. It's the heartbreak hotel, so to speak, man, and it's a plague, man. I've experienced it, man. But I'm glad I actually had the experience, because now I can teach off experience, man, and know it ain't no good for you, man. Any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of enemies. And the scripture tell you in Micah the 7th chapter, that the woman is naturally your enemy, man. There's no head above the head of a serpent, and there's no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon, with beasts. All right? The scripture tell you it's better, in Proverbs, it's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than in a house with a contentious woman, man. So it's better for you to walk off, go into a secluded area than to be around a wicked-ass woman. Or better yet, you kick that bitch out, man. The Lord said another woman, the Lord had your next wife already for you, man. In the spirit of Esther, man. He did that for a heathen king, man. Set up one of a real virtuous woman, man. How much more do we have for us? On this side and the next, man. And if not, we'll get hundredfold in the next, man. Ain't that what Yahweh told Peter, man? And the disciples? All right? It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, it shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall on her. So she's got to get that wicked woman, man. The woman who don't fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, who look at her husband, who's actually a man of the Lord, like he ain't shit, man. The Lord is cutting them off, man. Even they said they got a sin in the world to actually go places. You have to cut people off, man. All right, Lot's wife looked back, and before the ending of, you know, because she wanted the goodies, but as this kingdom collapses, a lot of our people are going to look back, man. Especially our women, man. You know, my woman might look back. You know, that's between her and the Lord. But I got to stay on this path, man. You know. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And that's the plagues that's coming, man. And that's the Lord bugging them out too, man. Sending them strong delusions on them. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman. Desire her not for pleasure. Because a woman basically is pleasure, man. That's why it hurts you when you actually cut her off from your flesh, because you thinking like, damn, you know, I ain't got no ass laying around the crib. You know, I actually enjoyed her being around. But it ain't worth the headache, man. You know, it ain't worth the headache. And my woman right in the other room, she probably scoffing right now. I wouldn't give a fuck. You know? It says, as the climbing up of the sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not, Salaki, verse 21, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and reproach. And that's why you can't be living off these bitches too, man. Just because you ain't got a place to go or something. Some jakes do that, you know, they live off a bitch, ain't paying no bills. Because then that grows that wickedness with that woman, man. You know, her wickedness grows in her. That's already in her. A wicked woman abateth courage, maketh heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. And that's why I said what I said earlier, man, because you got a wicked-ass woman around you. She plaguing you. She getting on your nerves. You can't give Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai his full due. You can't get a flock, they full due. You can't get the brotherhood, they full due. Because this plague is on you, man. This demon is on you, man. Now it's time to cut the bitch off and grow, man. And hey, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, give it, he take it away. Blessed be Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You got to take it in consideration. Every time I meet a woman, man. Hey, back when I was a kid and I was growing up, my grandmother used to tell me, you know, never ask a woman her age. It's different now. Now you got to never ask a woman how many men that they slept with. Because you might not even want the woman no more, man. But, you know, it's the way of a man with a maid. You know, I'm not the brother to tell a man how to deal with his woman. But I'm telling you to deal, you know, according to wisdom. You brothers that's amongst the flock, you know. A wicked woman abateth courage, and make it a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and feeble knees, man. Break you down. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to guide abroad. You can't get them freedom, man. You can't let these bitches live rent free in your mind, man. Steady plaguing you, man. Fucking with you, man. Putting them demons on you, man. Now you looking at brothers in the truth. Talking to brothers in the truth, you know, and with her in your head, man. Responding as you would respond to, you know, that. Because you plagued, man. I done been through it, man. These women are demons, man. You know. And some of them gonna make it, but the only ones that's making it is gonna make it through us, man. You know, the Lord knows everything, man. The Lord will cut them off from your flesh. Because there's some things a man will forgive his woman for, man. No matter what it may be. You know, it might be the extreme. A man might forgive his woman for committing adultery. All right? That's between that man, you know, his woman and the Lord. But at the same time, a man might, you know, forgive his woman for slapping him or some shit or whatever it is she may do. You know, but just because you forgave it don't mean it passed by the Lord, because the Lord looks at the elect as precious, man. And he'll get a bitch out your life, man. All right? And you let the Lord do his thing, man. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not, as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. Because trust me, the pain of you letting her go, you know, and I done been through the Heartbreak Hotel a few times. You know, I'm not exempt from these elements, man. We was all raised in this damn baby boy spirit for the most part. And I was raised by men, man. But they didn't have the knowledge of Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh Shai. You know, we was all raised, you know, in this Queen of Heaven ass society. But so it's one thing to get hurt, you know, and get your heart broke and be emotional for 2 or 3 weeks, then to steady live with this bitch and I constantly get on your nerves. Then you break a fucking face and you in Cook County jail and she's on the cop carousel, like the Elder Malcolm would say. All right? You don't need that. The scriptures say many men have went out of their wits for women, and I done went out on my wits for a couple women, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, never a fucking again, man. All right. This is Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, traps, and her hands as bands, traps. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So it said, whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her. So the Lord sees their wickedness, man. And he'll set them up, man. And he'll get them out your fucking way, man. Because you serving Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, and he know that particular situation not for you, man. And as in the spirit of Esther, he'll put a woman up in her steed, man. Which my soul seeketh, but I have found not. One woman, Salaki, one man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all these have I not found. All right? And that was in the time of King Solomon. And listen, I was speaking on experience shit. King Solomon actually had 1,000 women, man. Israelite women and heathen women, man. And he's Yahweh Shai. So who gonna trump that, man? I ain't in that bracket. Hey, man, but nevertheless, man, you know, you got to take heed to these scriptures, man. The things that I've written aforetime, afore I learned it, man. And the Lord, you know, the Lord got on these hoes, man, in the scripture, man, to let you know, you know. He give them straight over to their lovers, man, because they disrespected the man of Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, that he actually put in their life. He gave him a chance. All right. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So it's always, you know, the Lord root out a wicked woman, you know, and he has set up one in us steed that he might have it deemed to be delivered, man. You know, a dishonest woman contempteth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. So if these women are so honest, if they so virtuous, with that stupid ass head wrap on, they supposed to fear and respect and hold in reverence their husband. All right? A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. And that's a bitch, man. But she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh. A woman that honors her husband shall be judged wise of all, because that's their whole duty. That's them building a house. You know, that's their part in the building of a house. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. All right? And that's what's going to happen, man. She going to be counted ungodly of all. And like the scriptures say, it's better to do in the corner of a housetop than with a contentious woman, man. Do not let these wicked assholes break you. You ain't the first man they've been with, and it's a very good chance you might not be the last, man. Always have that in consideration, you know, when dealing with these whores out here, man, in this present evil world. Because our women have been tampered with. The Israelite man has become a nigger, and the Israelite woman has become a hoe. But with that being said, call ahchyam, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well, and to the hopeful elect, Shalom, and endure.